I just finished watching Trust Me, The False Prophet on Netflix, and highly recommend it, of course. I I guess there could be spoilers in what I'm saying. Not that I feel like this is a thing with spoilers, but maybe if you're worried about that, watch it real quick and then come back and listen to what I have to say, but I'm not sure it really matters. So, it was very good, and Tolga and Christine and Julia are heroes that should all wear capes because they are really, it's just amazing what they did. They are heroes. It's crazy. So this was like, there was children being sexually abused and everything, and it was very tactfully talked about in this documentary. Like, it wasn't inappropriately talked about. They really did a really good job. But those wonderful people saved those children, saved those women. There's still some of the women who have no understanding that they've been saved. But one of the women who seemed like the worst, she was just really, really completely sold that her husband was prophet of God, regardless of all the crap he was doing, and like willing to fight for him. Very sold out. Her name's Naomi. When and she gets out, anyways, that's a whole story. You have to watch it for that. But she talks about her experience getting out, and she puts it so well and so eloquently. And my experience in the cult I was in is very different from people who are like fundamental Mormons and other major cults. But like all cults, there's things that are very much in common. And so just how she spends like it's the last it's a very short documentary, so it's the last episode. She's explaining how she felt coming out, and it's like word for word how like I used to describe how I felt coming out and what I went through. That was interesting to hear. I just want to like connect with these people when I hear this stuff, but that's not always easy to do. And usually if they have found a new community, they don't need more people. Sometimes I wish that people who came out of cults and have found community to be with would understand that there's still a lot of people out there who didn't find a community and could use one. You know, that would be a nice thing for them to understand. Anyways, it kind of made me laugh because it wasn't like as she's going through these experiences and these feelings that like are like lining up with exactly how I felt. One of the things I was like obsessed with for a while was psychology. I really wanted to understand what was going on in people's brains, why they did what they did, and also I don't want to get duped again. So I wanted to like hack into the mind and figure this out. And she says that she's going to college now, and she says and she's majoring in psychology, and I'm like, there it is right there. And then sure enough, it has to do with, you know, understanding what she's been through. But I think those of us who come out of cults and want to help people, pardon me, my nose itches really bad and I'm sick. So those of us who really want to help people, it doesn't hurt to learn and take classes in and study psychology. While we may not get the answers we think we're gonna get or that we want to hear, we still actually can learn how to help other people better and more effectively. Some of the answers I've gotten when it comes to that field were very disappointing and almost felt like a heartbreak, like a relationship heartbreak. Like I was heartbroken. Hi again. So I'm editing this obviously best I can on my phone. CapCut is pretty nice. I do the free one, so it's not super advanced, but it's good. But anyways, the reason I'm interrupting myself right now is because I had to cut out a bunch of stuff because I just really got too slow. It's pretty sad. And I was talking about how learning things in psychology kind of broke my heart in certain areas, because when I thought I'd have something figured out, a way to really understand people and their minds and how they work, I would often find that it was debunked, and it would just be like a blow, like, okay, now what? And then I explained that have gotten over that, and I'm okay with that now. All right. So if you get a chance, I think it was really well done documentary. And like I said, they did not dive into nitty gritty, which would have really been inappropriate, but people sometimes do that. They stayed very respectful to the people, the subjects in the show. It's a lot of live footage, because this guy Sam, that claimed to be the next prophet after Warren Jeffs, had a obsession with wanting to be filmed, and there's more. You just gotta watch it. So there's a lot of footage, and it's so hard to, like, she does, Christine, I think it puts you in her shoes. I don't even know if she means it's to or not. She's just really good at what she does, in the way that she loves these people, yet she knows that she's going to be considered a traitor. And that, man, that part is very heartbreaking. She did it anyways because she loved them. So that's pretty incredible and really, really difficult. So, all right, I'll stop talking about it, but you should watch it.